Hello, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm trying a new thing. This series will be called WilleWD's Kitchen, where I will be trying to make some food and have some different guests. And today we have my best friend. And today we're going to try to make some... What was the name?
Today we're making Budae Jjigae.
Budae Jjigae, or something like that. Budae Jjigae. I'm probably butchering that pronunciation, but it's basically Korean army stew. I have totally ripped this idea from MXR. He is a kind of big inspiration for me, so credit is due when credit is due. I link his channel and that video in the description below, because we are not really sure if we bought the right ingredients, but let's see here. Alright, and for this you are going to need gochujang, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's basically chili paste. Spam, compressed ham. This says skinka, which is Swedish for ham. Kimchi, we have two different kinds of kimchi. This we found on our Asian food market. This is their homemade, they make it in-house. We have the bagged kimchi. This was the little bit more, it looked like it was kind of like premium kimchi compared to the other kind of like conserved ones. Bean sprouts. We were supposed to have soybean sprouts, but we couldn't find them, so this is just regular bean sprouts, so that will have to do. Tofu. We don't really know what kind of tofu, we just kind of went off of the looks of what they had in MXR's video, so, but we reckon it would be soft tofu, because hard tofu would never been able to like soak in the flavors from the soup. Next up we have rice cakes, or sliced rice cakes actually. I've tried to make this stew once time before with my friend here, but we didn't have these and we didn't have the right ingredients, so it tasted kinda crappy, but this time we will make it good. Next up we have one or other two things for the base. It's ground up chili powder, or flakes. For the fondue or the watery base we will need beef broth. They had a bag of liquid beef broth, like finished. We just bought these little packets of beef broth. Shiitake mushrooms. This was essential, at least to MXR and Ginny, so we will be using these. Next up we have some good old regular... Oh! Next up we have some regular good old yellow onion, or just a regular onion. And last but not least we have some... I don't know what these are called actually, but in Swedish it's called salladslök, which directly translates to, yeah, salad leek. But this kind of leek.
Time to check the video on how to actually make stuff.
You don't measure it? That's a lot. That should be good. Stir those ingredients together. That smells hot. That smells good.
Alright, first up we will be making the base sauce, which is made up of the first most important flavoring agent, as MXR and Ginny explained, is gochujang. You have the name there.
The struggle.
Shut up. And of this we will need kind of that much, I think. I think they had something like that.
Taste that.
You can't escape.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
okay, don't eat all of that because you will die. Just try. Let it kick in. Let it kick in. And for this chili paste, if this wasn't strong enough for you, we will need some chili powder or chili flakes to this. And I don't really know how much Just take a big sniff.
Okay.
I don't know how much we needed of this. I think like probably that much. And then we will need. You good, fam? And we'll also be needing some soy sauce. Alright, and we will be needing like that. Maybe we took a little bit too much soy sauce. Alright, I think that's done. I think. Alright, let's try this. I mean, tastes good. The soy sauce actually really... The soy sauce, I thought, negates a lot of the strong flavor from the chili. No, just a quick checkup on how they did.
Really? There's raw garlic in there.
Come on,
It's
let
much
this
garlic.
clip here.
Just, oh right! Yeah, we forgot something. We need
This is just
one loaf of garlic.
clove.
Oh,
One loaf.
okay, we'll be needing 1 clove of garlic. Okay, you take the garlic and then once you chop them up, you just take all of the garlic, just throw it into the mix. Now the sauce is complete. Next up we have...
Time to check the video.
Now we will do the beef stock. And again, we don't really know how much we will need of this.
So we're making a liter.
Yeah. We'll just put that in. Mmm.
Actually thinking of adding more, if that's alright with you. So I'm gonna add it. Sorry, I'm so distracted.
Try 2 here, or take 2, because this didn't want to dissolve in cold water, and the water or stew needs to be cold when you add the ingredients. So we are going for a bit of a different approach here. The weather is beautiful. So now we're going to add the like 8 or 9 deciliters of water, and then we're going to add the beef broth. See, this worked out much better than before.
It's not mixing.
And then we will add the concoction from before. And then when that's done, we'll just place that to the side here. And then we can go on with the shiitake mushrooms. Shiitake mushrooms are said to be the tastiest, at least by MXR and Ginny. So we are going to stick with this. Sadly we didn't find these. We did go looking for them in like 3 different stores, but they didn't have them. So we will have to stick with these. And I don't know if you're supposed to do this, but we are going to rinse them anyway. Okay, so these are the fresh ones, the fresh shiitake mushrooms, but we also bought these. They are dried shiitake that we put in water to make them
Absorb water. That doesn't sound good. You sound like you broke a bone.
And now we add these to one side. Okay, they are escaping.
Close the gates.
Stop! On to the next ingredient. Tofu! Alright, here we go. Please, Mr. Tofu, could you come out of the packaging? Please. Maybe we should have chosen harder tofu instead. some bean sprouts. I'm just going to add a nice ball of them in the middle. There we go. The next up we will add these. I haven't tried these before. These are sliced up rice cakes. We're going to put these in a corner here. These are going to soak up so much of the juice, I think.
We hope.
Yes. Can the ingredients just stay in place for like 5 seconds? Alright, next up we have kimchi. The homemade from the place we bought them, and some regular kimchi in a bag made in Korea. Alright, that's spicy, but it's really good. It's good in the beginning, and then the heat hits.
I'm assuming this is gonna be way more fermented.
Yeah. And then have a taste.
I think that one's better.
This one? I don't know if I agree. That one is definitely not as strong, but I like them both.
Yeah, both are
I think we put half and half. Okay, so we're just going to put in some kimchi. And then we're going to take some of this kimchi. I'm just going to mix them. Oh, okay. Next up we take some green onion. We're going to rinse these. And if you want to be fancy with this, you can just like either you cut them like this, like regularly.
diagonal.
Yeah, and like this, or you can cut them like this to make it a bit more fancy. And when this is cut up, we just leave it there because we forgot one thing. We need a onion. Just cut up the top and then go like, I think like this. There we go. And now you have nice slices that you can put in here, like that. You reckon we need one more?
Maybe another half. Smack this foot against the wall.
Sorry?
Did you smack your foot again?
And then like that. There we go. There we go. Don't think this is completely cut through. Yeah, okay, it is, it is. And then I'm going to put the leek right here between the two types of shiitake, just because I want to see
Where is the different line?
yes. So these go in here like that. Maybe too many, but
You can just mix it up.
yes. There we go. And one thing we forgot to tell you is that you don't actually need everything here. The only thing that you actually are supposed to need is the base of the stew. Everything else is just like put in anything that you actually have at home. So we're going to put in some hot dogs here. Alright, here we go.
Actual Koreans watching this is gonna throw their shit at us.
Yes. Everything needs to be submerged, so just push everything down. And now, the last ingredient that is probably the most disgusting one that we actually are going to put in, Spam. This doesn't look very appetizing. And we're going to wash off the gelatin on the side because nobody wants to eat that. And then you just cut them up. Really appetizing. Just put that in there. We are going to put it on medium to high heat. And we don't really have a lid for this pan, so we're just going to do 2 chopsticks or
skewers.
Yeah, skewers, and then put a smaller lid on top. That will do just fine. And then we'll wait. And after about 10 minutes, it should look like something like this. And now we're going to remove these and just place them to the side. And then we're going to grab Shin Ramyun. Yeah, that sounds about right. And we're going to ditch the flavoring ingredients. And then we're going to put this, just crack it like that. And like that, and place them around 4 corners around the dish. Just like that, and then just kind of like push them down so that they get submerged. Push everything down into the sauce. Into the sauce bows. So now we wait for about 5 to 10 minutes and then we'll update you guys. And it is complete! Yay! Now it's time to try it. Alright, let's see if I can underleg. Oh my god, it's heavy! Holy crap! Alright, here we are with my kitchen table. Alright, here we are at the dinner table. The food is complete. We have it right here. So beautiful, as a kind of Boris would say. We have a nice spade there. Alright, we're going to scoop some up. What do you want first? I know you are supposed to eat from this. But since more of my family are going to try this, then we don't want to have like our germs. Germs in it. So do you want a little bit of everything?
Yeah.
A little bit of nej. Huh? Alright.
Well done!
Alright, time for a taste test, and for extra authentic feeling we're eating with chopsticks, with neither of us is good at. Let's start with a shiitake. I mean, it tastes just strong, so... Yeah, and we have a lot of water with us, because we are not going to die here today.
I want to die, and this is warm.
Tofu?
We should have definitely gone for harder tofu.
I mean, the taste is amazing.
This was made by half competent people at least, it would be real.
I mean, we're not even half competent. Like, neither of us are really like good at cooking at all. So that this tastes anywhere decent just shows you like how easy this dish is to make.
If you have the right stuff.
Yeah, exactly. The rice cakes, I mean, they tasted like nothing on their own, but they have absorbed like a little bit of everything. Everything has absorbed the base, so everything just tastes good, you know? We've tried everything out. Everything it's just so tender. Everything just melts in your mouth. We're going to continue eating this, but if you like this and like this kind of cooking videos, I have no idea how it turned out, but if you liked it, please leave a like so that I know, and then we can make more in the future. I have a lot of recipes, and I'm planning on like buying the Skyrim cookbook and the Fallout 4 cookbook. As I said, a lot of inspiration from MXR, or Henry and Jeannie if you want to say that. But as I said, if you liked it, please leave a like so that we actually know that you liked it. Please consider subscribing so that you don't miss when I upload more of them. And if you do decide to subscribe, hit the little bell so that you actually get a notification when I upload and don't get lost in the YouTube algorithm. And then until next time, take care.